Hey guys, Crypto Sunday, and it's another very slow week, considering the war's still going on. I thought that was fairly good. Up 2,000 since last week, which, the percentage doesn't show that there. This seems to start from the beginning of the day rather than when I filmed the video. So, yeah, not too bad. And actually up 2%, I think, roughly, since the war started. So potentially a little bit of safe haven demand there, but not too sure yet. We're waiting for a big move. News-wise, a little bit of bad news maybe from the EU, looking to sort of introduce a sort of more comprehensive regulatory framework, and they're looking to sort of go after dirty mining, essentially. So proof of work cryptocurrencies. They were asking them to switch to proof of stake. Don't think that's going to happen with Bitcoin, but they're sort of basically saying they want to have them mine in an environmentally stable and sustainable way. So presumably that means renewables. They'll sort of be introducing. They did have a much worse version of this regulation before, but they're now sort of saying they'll have minimum standards for, I presume, how much CO2 you're allowed to emit. So they'll say 60% or something of the mining has got to be renewables. And if you're already doing worse than that, then you have to have a rollout plan to improve that. So, yeah, not the end of the world, but interesting. Not quite sure who they're going to go after. I guess they can go after the miners in that are operating in Europe. But yeah, interesting. Not a ban. It's not anything terribly bad, but they're wanting to clean up mining a little bit. So yeah, as I say, not a huge amount sort of going on in the portfolio. Bitcoin 0.27% up on the week. Sort of the other large caps sort of faring a bit worse. Ethereum slightly down. Cardano still sort of trickling down quite a bit. Solana as well. And I have made a sale of sort of nearly half of my Litecoin. So I had 55 Litecoin and I've sold 25. I sort of mentioned before, just really didn't think it was going anywhere. They've had their sort of Mimble-Wimble upgrade, and just I can't see that much happening with it, to be honest, compared to what's happening with sort of Solana. So I put 13 of that Litecoin into Solana, and then 6 into Audius and 6 into Internet Computer. Unsurprisingly, if you've been following me the last few weeks, you'll know they're sort of 3 of my more bullish tokens. So yeah, partly went into Solana, more NFTs. The NFTs are still doing well, so I'm putting pretty much all of the Solana into NFTs. Get a bit of sort of passive income on some of them. Sort of mentioned on Discord, get a weekly free poker game now if you want to play that, and there's sort of prizes available. Sort of top prize I think is 1 Solana. So yeah, fair enough. If you're good at poker, I'll have a little go. XRP still sort of potentially positive news on the lawsuit, but it's a very slow lawsuit because it's traditional law, and that takes a while. Power Ledger down slightly. OMG network up slightly, but that's been doing terrible for the last month. Basic Attention token done quite well, 7%. Stellar 6. It's just sort of, I think these are largely doing their own thing, while Bitcoin's a little bit flat, but they're sort of more thinly traded tokens, so these moves don't mean a huge amount. 3% on Crow, 5% down Internet Computer, 4% down on Audius, as I say, sort of. Boba Network still struggling, the sort of offshoot of OMG Network. I was kind of wanting to sort of get rid of that while it was a little bit higher, but it's still dropping. Quonstamp down 8%, similarly. Anchor up 4% and then Band down 8%. Don't put a huge amount of focus on those. I'm kind of just waiting for some of these hopefully to sort of have their own bullish development and sort of have a nice bump upwards, and then I'll probably sell them off for something a bit more high conviction. So yeah, interesting, sort of slow week, but you'll take a slow week at the moment. Wait for more positive development. So leave your thoughts in comments below, and like and subscribe. See you soon.